Hi everyone, it's Marge. I was just running in from doing grocery shopping. I actually was in the process of putting some of the stuff away. And I decided to stop and share with you some of the things that I buy when I'm going grocery shopping. It's not my regular grocery shopping this week. I still need to do that, but just for odds and ends, because Michael and I got in the car and we took a trip to Trader Joe's. Now when we go to Trader Joe's, it's 45 minutes one way. So if we're gonna be in the car for an hour and a half, we make a day of it and we do the other shops in the area and whatever. But I just thought that I would, before I put away the stuff in my my Fridge Smarts and my wonderful green boxes. If you don't know about those, I'll tell you about it here in the blog post. But I just thought I would stop and show you some of the things that I have bought, so it might give you some ideas of what you might buy when you're living a low-carb lifestyle, if you have a Trader Joe's in your area, or even if you don't, because a lot of these things you'll be able to buy at other stores. Anyhow, this is my broccoli. It's going in my Fridge Smart because there is just the two of us, so I wanted to stay as fresh as long as I can, so I use these and the green boxes to help facilitate that, and they both work. These are absolutely wonderful. They're from Tupperware, but they were getting a little pricey to buy these all the time. So I went to the green boxes, and I found that they work just as well for me. So as long as I have the stuff in the house anyhow. So I'm throwing much less produce, especially, away nowadays. So there's the broccoli. The other thing that I was already putting out was the butter. We'll have a discussion on butter at another time, what butters to buy and what not to. I've been meaning to do that. I really wanted to make a video in store, but I'm not comfortable doing that. So I'll just do it here in the kitchen, and I'll clue you in on which ones work and which ones just kind of stay away from. Anyhow, so there's butter. And I'm just going to work my way around, or else I'm going to forget to show you things. Anyhow, also in the dairy department, cheeses. We love this unexpected cheddar cheese. It lasts for months. This one's dated December. It is one of the best cheddar cheeses I've ever eaten in my life, and you get a half a pound for like $3.99. So we always get at least 4 of these when we go up to Trader Joe's. Got some Colby Jack, got some baby Swiss, got something called creamy Toscano that's soaked in Syrah. It sounded yummy. Anyhow, we're gonna try that one out. Always trying something new that's low carb. Then there was a couple of the gals on the Low Carb Challenge Facebook group recommended, and the first one is a caramelized onion cheddar, and oh my god, that just sounded so good. So I had to pick up one of those, so thank you for that recommendation. And the other one was called a feta cheese spread that someone said is absolutely yummy. So Michael, of course, in the store looked at me and says, so what are we going to put that on? Well, you can put it on celery, but I think it's going to be really yummy on top of pepperoni chips. We're going to do a blog post on that real quick too. So remind me if I forget. Pepperoni chips, super easy to make, very inexpensive, and oh my god, it's good with cheese spreads, with just cream cheese on them. They're delicious. So anyhow, but I did buy sour cream. Always have to buy sour cream. And then in the fruits, I got blueberries, strawberries, and then yes, I did. I got a couple peaches. If you didn't see the video earlier this week about incorporating peaches into your salads or desserts or whatever, go and see that on the Facebook group, because you just have to do it the right way. So I did pick up a few of those. That's my fruit. And then in the veggies, I got some fennel. If you're not familiar with fennel, it's a bulb. It is absolutely delicious. We discovered it when we were staying at a villa in Italy, and I just absolutely love it. I would rather add this to my salads for crunch than celery any day of the week. It's absolutely delicious. Has kind of like an anise licorice kind of taste to it. It's really good. Let's see here. scallions. Gotta have our green onions. We got baby portobello mushrooms. We have zucchini. We have cucumbers. We have yellow squash, summer squash. How about eggplant? I talked about that this week. I showed a picture of a salad and said, who thought of putting eggplant in a salad? Well, I will now, and guess what I picked up? Yep, eggplant. Cauliflower. 3 of them, got 3 cauliflowers. But in addition to 3 of those, I did get the organic riced cauliflower that they sell at Trader Joe's. You get 12 ounces, which is a lot of riced cauliflower in here. I love using this for its convenience. Yes, you can rice regular cauliflower, but I don't own a food processor, and this just makes it so much easier. Also in the frozen foods department, I always buy these French green beans, haricots verts. They are absolutely delicious. They're frozen so that they're individual. They're not ever stuck together. You get 1.5 pounds for $2.99. I always have some in the freezer, and I just go in and I pull out however much I need, a couple handfuls for Michael and I. It makes for a really super fast vegetable with our protein, and I steam it with butter, and it's just delicious. Cabbage, gotta make some crack slaw, some red peppers, some arugula. Somewhere around here, I guess it got put away. I bought romaine lettuce also, but I love arugula. The nutty flavor of it is delicious. If you haven't tried it, you should. It's really good with just some shaved Parmesan and some lemon juice squeezed over it with just a really tiny drizzle of olive oil. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. You don't even have to put the olive oil if you don't want to, but arugula is absolutely delicious. Whoops, I missed one of the frozen things. It's not gonna be frozen much longer if I don't get it back in the freezer. And edamames for appetizers make for a really great snack. I always get them in the shells, and then these are already fully cooked. I just pop them in the microwave. I put sea salt or kosher salt over them when they come out, and then they're really good just to take your time and pull those edamame beans out of there with a nice glass of Prosecco. It's really a nice, especially in the summertime, appetizer. How about avocados? Lots of avocados. Then here's another one that one of the gals on the Facebook group mentioned. This is raw fermented Trader Joe's sauerkraut with pickled Persian cucumbers. This just looks so yummy. Imagine a kielbasa sandwich in a low-carb tortilla with some of this. Maybe a little bit of really spicy mustard drizzled over it. I think Michael's gonna like that one. Then we have heavy whipping cream. Always have to have heavy whipping cream. I actually bought 3 of them. Bought a couple cans of the Trader Joe's Joe, which is their coffee. It's really good. It's wonderful in bulletproof coffee. They have great pasta sauces. The Rustico Pomodoro pasta sauce is like a spaghetti sauce. It is, let's see, 6 minus 2, 4 net carbs per serving, which is a whole half a cup. So that's really good. And then they also have a really good one that's called 3 cheese. That is 6 minus 1, 5. It's another pasta sauce. Hold on, I missed one. I forgot and I put this one away. Alfredo. They have a wonderful Alfredo sauce. They do have, and I put them away. They have wonderful salad dressings. So check their salad dressings out. They're really good. I got some eggs. Their eggs are excellent price. Tomatoes, delicious tomatoes with some mozzarella and fresh basil out of the garden is going to make a delicious caprese salad. Just remember that when you're using tomatoes, yes, there's only about 3.5 to 4 carbs in each of these, but if you want to make them go a long way, slice them nice and thin. You get all the taste and not the carbs. And then another person on the Facebook group, you guys get me in trouble on that Facebook group, parsnip chips. They're potato chips that are made out of parsnips. Now, we do have a whole great big recipe roundup on the blog that is about alternatives to potatoes, and parsnips is one of them. So I had to try these out. I haven't tried them yet. So in 12 chips, and that's a lot of chips when you think about it. If you're making one of our grilled cheese sandwiches, recipes on the blog, and you have 12 chips with it, I don't think I'd ever eat 12 chips with it. Let's see, 3 minus 1, 2 net carbs for 12 chips. So you can't go wrong. Of course, I haven't tasted them yet. I'll let you know. Read the article. Read to see if we like these or not, and if we're going to be repurchasing them or not. And the last thing that I bought was chocolate. I got, I had this one before. I took it with me actually when we went to Disney World because I knew the kids would be eating all sorts of high carb snacks. This is Simply Light milk chocolate. Now I've been buying it, ordering it off the nutrition site, and when that's convenient, because I don't want to go an hour and a half for candy bars, it's convenient. And it only costs maybe 50 cents more a bar. These were $1.99 at Trader Joe's. There's the milk chocolate, and then for like 39 cents more or something, dark chocolate with almonds. And these were discussed on the Facebook group, how yummy they are. They're very low in carb, and you don't need a whole lot. I usually will, just break off a piece and have it with my coffee or my bulletproof coffee in the evening. It's just enough that I don't have the, if I have a taste for something sweet, it takes care of that. The craving's gone. So this is really good. So check this out. I will list it below where you can find it if you don't have a Trader Joe's, because it's really, really good. So I guess that's it. I have to go back to putting all this stuff in green boxes, and so that it lasts, and get this stuff in the freezer. So that's it. That was my Trader Joe, except for the dressing. Sorry, I forgot and put them away. But just wander through the Trader Joe dressings aisle. You'll find a lot of them that are low carb, that'll meet your taste, what your family likes. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the Trader Joe haul, and ciao for now.